All right. Seems we're live. Welcome, everyone.
GM.
Hello.
So, today we're kicking off the Doom Olympics on RIVES. Before we get into all of this, I want to give the stage to these amazing guests that we have here today. Carlo and I are from the RIVES side, but I'd love to give a small round of introductions here before we kick things off. Maybe, Dace, feel free to start.
Yeah. Hey guys. I'm Daze. I'm the co-founder and I lead product at GG Quest. Excited to be here.
Great having you. Rick, see you
Yeah,
muted.
yeah, it's a bit the same as this. I'm a co-founder of GG Quest, and I'm more, I would say, on the strategy part and the commercial part of the company.
Awesome. Yeah, I love what you guys are doing, and I think there's some clear overlap here, and I'd love to get into this a bit later as well. We can chat about on-chain games and stuff like
Oh,
that
yeah.
while everyone plays Doom. Maybe Felipe, you want to give a short intro as well?
Sure. Yeah, I'm Felipe. I'm one of the co-founders of Cartesi, which is actually the optimistic rollups that Rives is running on top of. And I'm super excited to be here and to see another Cartesi depot mainnet. And this one is super cool. So yeah, but I'll just a quick disclaimer: I'm very bad at Doom, so don't expect crazy gameplays from me.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, you've been a strong supporter of Rise, and it's great to have you, Felipe. Ben, please give your intro as well.
Yeah, I'm Ben. I'm the co-founder of WASD, which is a gaming guild focused on fully on-chain games. Rocking the clan tag in my StreamYard bio. And I have never really played Doom, so as a guy, there'll probably be some crazy gameplay from my end as well as a heads up.
I mean, you're running a guild, you should own us all, huh, Ben?
I know. In theory, we'll see. Maybe I'll be a natural.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, you don't. I think we'll have a lot of stuff to discuss as well, Ben, on the WASD side. Some really interesting things happening around decentralized guilds and so on. But yeah, I think let's kick things off. I'm gonna share some my screen, just to give a short presentation about what this is all about, why we're celebrating or why what we're launching essentially right today. Um, we'll have a short, not a short. We have about an hour in front of us, where we'll briefly introduce Rives, what we're doing with Doom, and why we're bringing it on chain. We'll get into the Doom Olympics and the prizes that are awaiting you over these next 7 days, over the next 7 days of games. Right? We had the Olympics, the Paralympics, and now the Doom Olympics to close it off. And then we'll get into some live gameplays from our amazing guests here, and essentially chit chat about Doom, but also on-chain games and what our amazing guests are working on as well. So first off, Doom on chain, what does it mean? I think that's always a big question. And a lot of people claim to run Doom on chain or so on, but I think I want to start it off with just a little technical explainer. I know it's not necessarily the most exciting thing for some of you guys, but briefly, the way it works is we're running Doom inside of the Cartesi machine that runs inside of the browser. While you're playing, all your moves are being recorded, generating a log file that is then submitted on chain and replayed on a rollup that runs the same deterministic RISC-V VM, the Cartesi VM again, essentially validating the score you claim you got, right? And then, what happens after that is that, you can essentially enshrine your score on this, leaderboard. You have this sort of verified gameplay that's quite unique, and it generates a tape, which we'll get into in a bit as well. that's kind of how it works. That's it. It's actually quite simple. So we have this kind of local first approach in a way, with some verification afterwards. What's the point of all of this? That might be, a valid question. Once we put things on chain, a lot of new affordances get unlocked, and I hope we can discuss some of these a bit later in the in our conversation while you guys crush it at Doom. But on one hand, we have these trustless contests, right? You can create a contest and have people participate in them, potentially earn prizes without necessarily needing a middleman. You have canonical leaderboard, so you can essentially enshrine people's scores on this leaderboard that in a way lives forever, that is secured by Ethereum, or in our case, Base and Ethereum and Cartesi. And I think that's something that we haven't really seen before. It also allows us to kind of create custom rules in this case, where by running Doom inside of RIVES, we have essentially an out card that has a bunch of data that we can use to define rules. So maybe we only care about the speed you're going at, or we only care about the people you killed with your fists. You'll see those are some contests that you'll be exploring, or games that you'll be exploring during this week. And the idea is that people should be able to create their own contests as well, right? Eventually. It's not something we're launching right away, but eventually you'll be able to build or create your own mods, or modules, essentially extending a game like Doom in almost infinite amount of ways. And there's potentially more things that you could do that we have yet to explore, potentially around composing and other things that we can get into also later on. Beyond Doom, RIVES wants to be, or is sort of an on-chain fantasy console, right? It's a new type of console that we built. It started with Doom, and that's also one of the reasons why we're kind of launching it and kickstarting it with these Doom Olympics. But the idea is that we want to create an environment where other people can launch games that benefit from the affordances of running things on chain, right? So people could build their games in a simple manner. Since we're using this Cartesi RISC-V VM, you can use traditional programming languages to build games, drag and drop them on rives.io, and people can now play them. In the future, maybe other things around distributing these games, but we're still early. We're just getting started still here. And then on the player side, you essentially can discover these new games, create and join them, potentially mod them, create these custom contests, as I mentioned, play these cartridges, and join a bunch of leaderboards and create these tapes that are these unique sort of replayable gameplay logs. Doom interestingly had demos back in the day, and demos were a thing that existed pre-video. Doom was ahead of its time in a multitude of ways. With the share model that it launched, on the graphics side, it was impressive. But it also had these demos, right? And the demos were basically gameplay logs that people were able to share and replay using the Doom engine on their own computers afterwards. And these demo files are very lightweight because they're just a set of moves that you made. And we're essentially using the same concept here with tapes. The only difference is that we're validating gameplays, validating these tapes, verifying them essentially. So it kind of almost enshrines gameplays, or adds, another layer of on-chainness on top of the demo itself, which, I think is quite interesting. Maybe all of this sounds a bit weird. I think it's more interesting if you experience it yourself on RIVES later on as well. But, this is sort of what we're trying to do. And there's more content on RIVES itself where you can dig into kind of what we're trying to achieve here. But now let's go and talk a little bit more about the Doom Olympics themselves. Very excited about this. We have 15K in prizes paid out in CTSI. And Doom is running on Base, so you'll need some testnet ETH. One thing to note, we're giving out I think a bit of gas or a bit of testnet ETH. Not testnet. What am I talking about?
A mainnet, man. It's mainnet launch. Yeah.
My God, yeah. Mainnet launch, indeed.
Oh, mainnet.
It is mainnet. It's mainnet. Otherwise, why would Otherwise, you can just use a faucet, right? we'll be we've been on testnet for some while, so I'm a bit confused. But yeah, mainnet ETH. So we're giving out I think $10 to about 20 people. You just need a comment in the chat, and then we'll make a selection afterwards randomly, and announce it, shout it out on Twitter. So you just need to post a comment in the chat, and then you're sort of in to potentially earn a bit of gas. But the fee is very low. I think it should be around a cent or something to submit a tape, depending on how high gas prices get on Base. So it shouldn't be a blocker for too many people. But yeah, Carlo, do you want to give a bit of a rundown of what people can expect this week of Olympics? What are the games? What do they look like?
Okay, so as Mac explained, we got this nice feature that is rules in RIVES, which allows us to basically change completely the way you play the game, right? So on this Doom Olympics, we're going to have 7 different competitions, which are displayed in there. So Lightning Run, Knuckle Crusher, Enemy Eradicator, Infallible Aim, Treasure Seeker, Secret Master, and the Completionist. Each day, they're going to be a bit harder to complete it. Higher difficulty, different levels going for the game. And they also have different objectives and way for you to play. So for instance, Lightning Run, it's a speed run. So you don't really need to care about picking up items, finding secrets, or killing enemies at all. It's just go straight to the end of the level as fast as you can. That's what matters. If you kill more enemies, but you take longer, you're going to lose to someone else. So it's a classic speedrun. On the other hand, if you take a look at the Treasure Seeker, for instance, it's the other way around. You really want to take your time and find out the secrets of the map, because those are going to get you some major points. And then there are crazy stuff, right? So Knuckle Crusher, for instance, you can do whatever you want, but the biggest score is on hitting and killing enemies with your bare hands. And Infallible Aim, it's if you use a pistol and you hit a target, you get a lot of points. If you miss, you lose a lot of points. And if you use other weapons, it doesn't matter in your score. So each one of these categories will have a different way of playing the game. You can read on the contest page inside RIVES the specific rules for each one of these tournaments. And you can train as much as you want. And when you feel you have something good, you submit your tape. Just remembering that you can submit as many tapes as you want. But as Max said, you're going to spend some Base Mainnet ETH. It's not a lot. For a short gameplay, it's under 1 cent, for instance, right now. So yeah, have fun and enjoy it.
Awesome. Yeah, we try to replicate a little bit of a Olympic discipline vibe, right? With some things where you're using different parts of your body, or maybe you're a precision shooter or something. Also, one thing to note is that over the week, you're kind of guided through these gameplays. Levels become a bit harder over time. So the way we designed it is it's taking you from a kind of basic, I'm not going to say basic, let's see how everyone performs in a bit, but from a starting contest where you're doing, you're just running, to something a bit more complex at the end with bigger monsters and stuff like that. So I think it'll be a really fun way to also explore Doom, from a new angle, or discover Doom if you're new to the game as well. I played this, on testnet just to test it before, and this was, for me, Doom was also sort of a game I hadn't played that much before, but it was just great to experience it for the first time, through these different lenses. So I hope everyone has fun as well. There's the prizes, but I think it'll also be fun to play. That's the hope as well, at least. We have some prizes though, so that's the other nice thing, I guess, beyond the fun.
Have you seen the enhanced games, Max?
What do you mean? The AI ones?
Basically, it's the Olympics, but then you can enhance yourself.
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah.
What's the concept there?
I'm wondering if we can if we can do the same. Can we use some enhancements to become #1 in your game?
Oh, okay, I see. I think for now it's pure skill, so you need to be to be good.
All right, fair enough.
But you know, I think for the next one we can definitely maybe think about enhancements in some way. That'd be cool. But yeah, so on the prizes we have per contest 600, 300, 100 for the top 3. There's also global leaderboard, so we will be looking at your scores across contests, and you'll be able to keep track how you're performing against others and stuff like that in that leaderboard. And if you know, for the first 3, there's 1,500 and 300. Then the first, you know, the next 6 from 4 to 10 get $50, and then 11 to 100 $15. There's also achievements, so you know, there's a bunch of things you can do on Rives, achievements you can collect, where you know, the more achievements you collect, the higher chances of winning in the raffle. And there's a $30 that is going to be distributed to 100 addresses or people. So yeah, I think more details are on app.rives.io. You can check it out on the contest page. There's also Joker Race, which we'll share a bit more about later on, but essentially the idea is you'll be able to submit tapes that you think are really unique, and people can vote on them, and the best tape will take away $500, so the most highly voted one. So that's it. So those are the prizes. Again, prizes are one thing, but also it's worth just having fun, and you guys are gonna crush it in this. I think you're gonna have a blast. That's the hope. So yeah, anyone can start playing. The first contest is live already at app.rives.io. But you know, we're not finished here. Now we're gonna get into some actual professionals. Let me call these guys professionals here. Doom professionals. They're gonna kick it off here. So don't get too scared, because they're gonna crush it on the battlefield here. But I want to see some action. So I don't know who wants to start, but I would appreciate if someone already has the gameplay ready, they can share their screen. Who's ready?
I think I'm almost ready.
Okay, Rick, you kicking it off?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me stop sharing here as well. But yeah.
Right. Okay, let me share my screen then. Present.
Awesome.
Share screen.
Who here has played? So no one has played Doom before?
It's been a while.
I've played on Testnet, but I was quite bad at it.
Right.
All right. I'm in.
Let's go.
Good luck.
Can I? Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, perfect.
Is there a way to diminish the sound?
That's a great question, Carlo.
Yeah, on your computer. Unfortunately, no built-in music volume control.
Otherwise, you can mute yourself. Not mute yourself. Sorry.
You can also mute the tab if you don't want music. So
if it's easier to hear each
There
other.
we go, guys. There we go.
I think you might have to. Yeah, exactly.
Now, I'm playing on a
You on a Mac?
keyboard and on a Mac.
So you want to use F to shoot.
Okay. I'm really bad, guys. So
He's on a French keyboard or AZERTY.
yeah.
Is that an excuse or?
I'm looking for excuse. Yeah. All right. Oh, I have a gun. Okay. And now, what should I do, guys? What's the alpha?
there's a door in there,
Go to the door.
which you can open with space if you want, and
Behind
in the middle behind you, you can go under there, and that's actually where the exit is.
Shoot.
By the way, we're giving Rick is the first one to play, so it's gonna be easier for the next people playing because you already see what's going on.
And I cannot aim on him.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
auto-
You just have to aim horizontally, and it will just shoot up or down if needed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
It's
should
down one. Yeah.
kill the worm first. It's very hard to kill.
Oh yeah, you have already trained, of course. You know it, huh? Yes.
Oh yeah, you trained this? This is
Keep moving.
yeah,
keep
he's-
moving,
he's
keep moving. Lost to a
That
job.
worm's scary.
He wants to be.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a tough. It's a tough guy.
The alpha there is to keep moving.
Yeah. This. By the way, this is
How
lightning.
do I
Run.
jump, guys?
This game mode is lightning run, so you just want to go as quickly as possible. You don't even have to kill anyone if you don't want to.
Oh.
Those explode,
don't
okay?
connect to it.
So you can shoot them and kill the
wanna-
enemy from
You want to
afar.
get the key. You want to get the key. I don't know if you got it. You get the key?
How do I shoot? How do I shoot?
I think
Change your weapon to yeah.
Rick.
Now you got a pistol. Yeah.
Yeah, F, poof. Okay.
Rick,
Can I
this is being enshrined on chain as we speak, or once you submit it. Okay.
No.
There you go. Put it on chain.
It's crazy that this is on chain, man.
You can add a title as well in there if you want, like I don't know, first try or something.
Getting wrecked.
Okay, best round ever. Yeah, that's a good.
For now, you have the gold, man. You're on top.
So this is gonna generate a tape, which is what I was discussing before.
Oh, user rejected transaction. Oh, no one saw that. Okay, done. Gameplay submitted. Share on X.
But perfect. Yeah. So that was the first gameplay. That was great.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed my skills.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah, they're a bit rusty, I must admit. You think about a professional Counter-Strike player playing like this in Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, embarrassing.
That's really embarrassing.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Who wants to play next? I mean, now you guys know part of it. You guys don't know exactly where to go unless you already tested. But Felipe,
I
you
can
want to
go.
give it a shot?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I'm actually nervous about this one. It's my first time live streaming, you know. All right.
Okay, with the music.
He's already better than me. You can see his movement.
Oh
He's running.
shit! I don't want this.
Oh my god.
I'll just swap
Can I
back to
swear?
Doom.
Oh, I know that.
I guess so.
Okay. Wait. I know there's a friend here because of. Guys, I cannot play and talk at the same time. You need to help me with the content.
Sure.
We're concentrating, man. Don't worry.
We're focused on every move you're making.
Yeah. The skills.
Alright. Whatever. This is a door?
No. The monsters are going to appear. You can explode the barrels if you
Get the
want.
key.
By the way, Max is tipping everyone to get the key, but you don't need a key.
I
Oh,
don't
you
know where the
don't?
key is.
I was always
You
getting.
don't-
Oh, damn.
No,
That's
no
why
need
I
for key, man.
died. I didn't need a key.
Yeah.
You didn't need a key. You're all going to the secrets part of the stage. You don't need to go that way.
Let me add this on chain forever on Ethereum. This beautiful gameplay. All right, 1 cent. That's very cheap for such a beautiful tape. All right.
Felipe, what were your thoughts?
I mean, I still cannot believe that this is on chain, man. It's insane. It's beautiful. It's a lot of fun. I love what you did with the Olympics. I would share on X. I recommend everyone to share on X, but I'm Brazilian, and we are not allowed to do that at the moment.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's super impressive. I should have trained a little bit for this, so I hope people are not shit talking me on Twitter. But
Don't
congratulations.
worry, man. You still got 2 days to train and up your game.
All right.
Multiple submissions are allowed, and the best one will count on the leaderboard.
Now, if anyone tells me that they've seen a blockchain app like this, I would call them a liar, man. It's a next generation of dApps. It's amazing.
Next generation of dApps. I like that.
Awesome.
Who wants to play next?
I'm gonna rejoin the stream on my handheld because it has a
Okay.
controller.
Okay.
It's just like a Steam Deck.
I told you he was keen, wasn't he?
Oh my God, Days is gonna crush it here.
Yeah. So BRB, I'm gonna rejoin.
All right.
I'm proper scared now. I'm opening up a poly market betting for the winner of this. It's gonna be there anytime now.
I like that, DGen. Ben, how's it going? You wanna play in the meantime?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Awesome.
All right.
How are you, Ben? Doing good?
Doing well. Can't complain. Do I just hit present?
Yeah.
Okay.
Present screen or whatever. Let me know if you find it.
Yeah, I think I got it.
I'm literally eating popcorn, so yeah.
Rick got it over with.
Can you guys see my
Yeah, we do.
okay. All right.
Find the key for us, man, please.
No, you don't need the key, apparently.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the controls.
You're on Mac or PC?
I'm on Mac.
All right, so you want to use F to shoot, and then your arrows to move, and C to open doors and stuff.
Yes, please.
All right. Moment of truth.
Let's go.
Oh, the arrows to move.
You can also
So if you want to go down there, straight forward, that's the way the exit is. Yeah.
Carlo giving all the details, revealing all the secrets.
I think you should start with going full screen, no?
Oh yeah, that would.
Yeah, if he wants, yeah.
And C to open doors.
Okay.
Or space.
Or space, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So Ben, what's new? How's when Days comes on, I want to talk also a bit more about GG Quest. But what are you guys cooking at WASD? I think what you guys are doing is quite. I don't know if I'm distracting you here, and if you're focused.
Yes, you are.
But you need to. He's a genius of Doom, man.
True. He doesn't have any excuses.
That door is for extra secrets and stuff. It's not the exit way. Yeah.
All right, I can talk about all that. Did I go the wrong way?
Hey, we can talk about GG Quest meanwhile.
Yeah, guys, tell us a bit more about.
I think.
What are you guys cooking? For those, I mean, I know what you guys are doing, but maybe good to fill in the audience and how it relates to on-chain gaming, and basically what's your guys' vision for on-chain gaming? I think that Ben, really?
Yeah,
already?
You were this close to the exit, man. This close.
Oh my lord!
You want to go this, or should I shill GG Quest?
Oh, yeah, you should go for it. I'll jump into the game.
Oh yeah, you have to play.
That's smart.
He's keen to win. Yeah, so basically we are building a reputation protocol, and the idea is actually to let people or users do a proof of gameplay. So we incentivize them to go through certain game loops in the games that we integrate with. And based on that, we can then understand whether or not the user is a real user, or if he is a Sybil attacker. And so we can reward them accordingly, I would say, with reputation, but also eventually third-party rewards. And I would say on the user side, it's cool to have a good reputation in crypto, because I would say other projects value reputable players, and you're more likely to receive something, or like an airdrop, or being able to do an early test of a protocol or other. And in general, I think in on-chain gaming, it will unlock a lot of things as well. Maybe if you have like a certain reputation, you can get access to a certain part within a game, or an on-chain guild that is focused and that is doing really well, and then you can earn more rewards through them. So yeah, I think it like the possibilities are very, very large, but it's really difficult to create like a real network of users. I think many have tried in crypto, and I think the focus on like social tasks, or I call it vanity metrics, has been way too high. And it doesn't bring the right audience in games, especially. And the more you add these people, the more you dilute your actual user base. So your users are less likely to earn anything if you do an airdrop, because it's so diluted among other bots. And it takes away like the magic that we had before in crypto, right? Like you remember, like in the DeFi summer and stuff, you could get like really nice opportunities by just being a power user of a protocol.
Right.
And nowadays, I think like the industry is moving forward to the bigger the social numbers, the better. But we have seen now that it's not the case, especially for gaming. Anyways, yeah, I'm just ranting at this point. That's the GG Quest a bit in a nutshell. We are doing more stuff like with on-chain guilds and stuff like as well, but yeah.
No, I love it. I think it makes a ton of sense because at the end of the day, your on-chain reputation will be key, and that is what will give you access to things, I think. So what you guys are doing is spot on.
Yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing to nail. I mean, it's all about I would say having the right data set, a usable data set. And I think
Right.
like with the solution that we have, we are able to work in the right direction. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, Felipe, I see you might want to say something here.
No, I was just gonna say that I was watching the YouTube comment, and some people were criticizing your sick gameplay. So I was thinking that if you want to invite some of them to fail on stream as well.
Who was criticizing who?
People are saying for us to punch the worm or something. They're very brave behind the screen. They should come here, and I hope they're playing as well.
It's easy, right? When you're not here.
And the pressure, doing Olympics. I understand now, the Olympic athletes. I understand what they go through.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen Felipe completed the entire map in 25 seconds before the stream. But yeah.
Really? Wow.
That's a lot of training. Yeah, we'll give it to our power players. I think they'll be able to crack it.
Days, you ready with the Steam Deck?
Yeah. Wait, were you not able to see my entire
Oh, you were playing this whole time?
Yeah, I shared my screen too.
No
we
way.
haven't seen it.
Oh, no way.
You were silent.
Okay, let me do it on my MacBook then.
How good were you?
I died. The worm like killed me.
The worm. You
Wow,
guys
you
got
didn't
touched by a
even
worm.
pass a worm, man.
According to YouTube, you have to punch the worm, man. That's what they're saying.
The
We have
worm
to
is pretty
punch-
tough. The best way is just have some terrain blocking, and then you can shoot it, like being on the upper plane or something.
Oh, I can't climb that thing. Okay, I understand.
But
Get
we
off
still
that.
cannot see the screen though.
Okay, let me do this again.
But yeah, I do resonate with the reputation topic. And I think part of the reason why we have tapes, as this kind of replayable gameplay log is it is meant to be sort of a social feature where people can watch people's tapes and gameplays afterwards. And it's sort of embedded into the game.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I mean, it's not directly linked to reputation, but you kind of build up like a
Yeah.
profile with gameplays that eventually might have some, I don't know, reputation score attached or something.
Exactly. We could ingest this kind of data as well.
Exactly. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, we see your screen right now.
All right, I'm on my MacBook now, so I have to figure out. Oh,
Arrows and F to shoot.
Okay, F to shoot, and S to change. Okay. I think it might be a lot easier on the MacBook. Okay, now I'm invincible, so I can go punch the worm.
You're super strong, but you're not invincible.
How do you open? What's new?
It's space
C.
or C.
Oh wow! All right. Sharp shooter.
Oh my god. Okay, we got a pro.
Yeah, he's super keen. He's super keen.
I'm glad he didn't go first.
Where is this?
Who is this? Days just came to shoot the worm.
We need
You
a
should get an
wormless
achievement for
mode.
that. Worm killer.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Jeez, he keeps tanking.
Damn it, where do I need to go?
I think
There's a switch on the right in there, if you want. Yeah.
Did you press it?
No, you have to do the action key in there. Yeah.
Click C, yeah.
Don't forget the key, huh?
Don't forget the key.
What key? What key?
You just took the key.
He's messing with you. Just go, man. That's a key.
Oh, that key.
Yeah, it's not needed to complete the map, but yeah.
This
Shift, run. Yeah.
Damn. Too good.
Need some help. Oh crap.
Yeah, man.
He's a
He's
pro.
going for it, huh?
But guys, don't forget that this module is about
Where do I go here?
If you want, yeah.
It's optional, I guess.
We need
This is
some help.
optional, yeah.
I don't think anyone has ever killed this many worms on chain. So that's the biggest achievement.
Okay. Armor.
There's a door on the other side as well, if you prefer.
Where are you going?
I think he wants some life.
It's freestyling.
Wait, am I going back or?
Yeah, go back. Go
Yeah,
back down.
there's versus team pack there.
Okay, this is definitely not a speed run.
At least you're still alive.
Oh, is that it?
No.
Oh wait,
back.
it's in the center. That of
That's the
course,
door,
the
yeah.
main door. Always do this.
Oh shit.
Wow, that was a nice shot.
No.
And there's the exit. Yeah.
All right. There you go. Let's go.
Ah,
Okay, you did the first one. Now you have the second.
Not finished. You have to press your key.
So do I press this?
Yeah, press space or F.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
there's
cool.
another one. Do I
Yeah,
keep
part
going?
2. Yeah, this contest is level 1 and 2. So as far as you can.
is this one also on the blockchain, Carlo?
I did a test run, a really short one.
But it's also on chain.
It's on chain, yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to disclose how to play, so I died fast. But if you want to cheat, you should see Eduardo's runs. Looks like AI playing.
Is there a Doom Pro?
I don't know. I still think Eduardo is a robot sometimes, so.
That's fair.
Oh no.
No.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. You are the best one here
Yeah,
on the mini tournament.
well played,
Thank
man.
you. Yeah, on the MacBook too.
Yeah, but you didn't find the key though.
I did.
Still missing the key, man.
He got the key, guys. Come on, he got the blue key.
Well played. It's awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. That was actually pretty fun.
There's 7 days of this. If you guys want to keep on going, you'll have plenty of.
I think you should live stream every day. So just invite people over, they play.
Yeah. It's
I'm
pretty
gonna
cool,
show up
man.
every day, just for our benchmark. So
We
can
haven't planned a
compare
daily
the
live stream, but we could do that. I'm curious. I don't know, Carlo, if you wanted to give it a bit of a shot, but
I'm bad at Doom, man.
We're all
maybe
waiting
you
for
can
Carlo.
play with your controller. And I wanted to talk a bit about WASD as well, Ben. If you want to kind of fill us in about what you guys are doing and how you're thinking about on-chain games and where WASD fits in.
Yeah. So kind of like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we're a guild, a group that plays a lot of on-chain games, has fun, tries to build on some of the games like plugins and stuff that some of the games that we really like. Yeah, I'd say we're definitely interested in experimenting with like economic incentives inside of on-chain games as well. And yeah, I can get into more specifics if there's any. I know it's kind of vague, but any direction.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know how many people here know what a guild is and how it fits in. Maybe you can also give a bit of a, let's say a small brain or just explain what a guild is in the first place and how it works.
Yeah. So I'd say like a guild, kind of like in WoW or some other games, just kind of a group that plays. We're a group that just like plays different on-chain games together, hangs out. I sometimes use esports team as a interchangeably with that. which I guess is not exactly the same, but yeah, basically just a group that like plays different games together.
Nice.
And yeah, it's united under the same banner.
Is it a specifically Web3 thing, or in Web, in like pre-Web3 guilds also exist, I assume, right?
Yeah. Definitely some pre Web3 guilds and clans and such exists. For us, we only focus on fully on-chain games primarily. We do play a couple like Web3 games, but I think we're primarily focused on fully on-chain games. And yeah, definitely, I'm sure we'll have some people competing in the Olympics who will fare a lot better than I did. This is my first time playing. I want to stress that to the audience.
No worries. Yeah. No, you did good.
Pressure, Ben.
I just want to point out that Carlo finished the first level in like 15 seconds, but he did not get the key. So I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
It does count, man. It's a speed run. But yeah, done, guys.
Very nice. Yeah, for this first level, actually just speed counts. So you guys all you try to kill as many people as possible, or as many monsters as possible, which is cool and stuff, but it doesn't actually count that much in the score, unfortunately.
Man, I see a worm, I have to kill the worm. That's how it goes. Not just gonna run from the worms.
But no, this is awesome. So I think I'm maybe Ben, on this topic of building a guild, what's the long-term vision of WASD? Like, it's kind of this kind of decentralized guild, right? What does that entail? Like, what are the things kind of that it unlocks that weren't possible before necessarily?
Yeah. I guess yeah, I mean, definitely being a lot more. Right now, we're pretty centralized, so we'd love to be more decentralized in the future. I guess our vision is, ultimately to grow to, millions of players. Granted, we're far from that right now, but I think eventually we want kind of millions of players and kind of operating in kind of every on-chain game. But that's kind of one of the North Stars that we have, and yeah, I think eventually, to get to that scale, there will definitely be some decentralization, and I don't know exactly what form that will take. I don't want to promise anything, but yeah, it's definitely interesting, and with the space in general, it is pretty kind of decentralized space, and it's very, you can get involved in like games at a very early kind of stage of the development process, which I think is really cool. And I know our guild also is very, very open, and we're always looking to recruit new players. If anyone watching wants to join, just hop on our Discord, which is in our Twitter bio. Yeah.
Harder to say the link for sure. No,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. No, I think what you guys are doing is really cool, and same with Dace and Rick. I mean, GG Quest, also from a different angle. I wanted to quickly as well, and we can continue chatting here, but just go over a little bit of on the platform, just show a little bit what is in store for you guys around the Olympics. And we discussed what RIVES is, but maybe it's also different when you see it. You can see here a couple other cartridges. There's a few other games you can play. You'll be able to submit tapes on those as well soon. You just need to activate that feature for those. You also have the Doom Olympics here with sort of a global leaderboard. You can see the amount of points that people have at the moment. So this might change. This might be Carlos, I'm not sure. And you can click on these on the inside of those and see the tapes and replay them and watch them. So, I'd love to take credit for this, but this is not Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so this is probably what you should be doing.
Who's playing here?
No idea.
I don't know.
I think it's like replays of old ones.
Yeah.
No, but this one is from.
It's a
today.
replay, but we don't know from whom. That's the point.
That's the
Someone
next
submitted
thing,
it a bit
how
earlier.
how to target those wallets.
What do you say? Sorry.
It's an interesting challenge to have these wallets on chain, but you cannot attribute any
Yeah,
identity to it.
we have. Yeah,
Optionally, you can connect your Twitter to it, so people can see your
Yeah.
name and profile picture. But it's optional, right? So if you want to
Or-
stay anon, you can.
yeah. For the Olympics, one of the sort of requirements is to link one of your social accounts. I think Twitter and for now is the main one. At the payout phase, and it's sort of a Sybil mechanism, but we have a bit more details on that as well on the global leaderboard page itself. But yeah, I think longer term, something like a reputation system or something like that, where exactly who it is. Is a bit might be better.
Yeah, it's an interesting challenge.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I think also reputation is interesting with guilds. Somehow it has a lot of I would say things in common.
Mhm.
Yeah, because when you look at it, like guilds are just like in my opinion are groups of people coming together and having the same passion about a game, about crypto, and it's a very single player world, crypto at the moment. Like when you start crypto, you learn perhaps crypto through an influencer on YouTube or something, and what do? You start to trade, or you start to study about blockchain and understand how everything works. But it's hard to make like real friends in crypto at start, I would say, if you don't go to conferences and stuff, like for a normal person.
True.
And I think they're like guilds can really bring here an opportunity to onboard these people, because you will have like reputable groups of people that will help others, and you know how guilds are functioning. So everyone is trying to go to the next goal together. So I think like it will be interesting, and I will see like guilds beating other guilds through reputation, and then we can understand who are the better guilds. And again, it's interesting.
I see. So you think like guilds are almost like a micro reputation organism or system?
Yeah, we kind of see it as letting people self-organize instead of creating too many rules. And in a single player experience, we have to set a lot of parameters. But in multiplayer experiences, it's more like guidelines, like things you should do, things you shouldn't do. And I think guilds kind of creates that kind of multiplayer space with single player experiences. So, there's this campaign we're launching with Pirate Nation next week. Hopefully, we'll be able to do a RIVES integration, and we can like create like a campaign with you guys. But basically, all the guilds, we're onboarding about 30 guilds. Everyone will basically do the same challenges and then compete with each other as guilds. So it's kind of like a PvE experience.
That sounds very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
30 guilds. I didn't know there were so many. That's cool.
We're adding a few every day, actually. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, people really want these groups. They want to self-organize, and yeah, they definitely, there's definitely a lot of demand for this.
I feel you. I think we're nearing a bit the end of the call, but I want to thank all of you guys for joining and showing off your talent, your skills today. We, again, for anyone watching, there's 15K in CTSI waiting for you guys. So USD and CTSI up for grabs. If you're a good Doom player or if you're just grinding your ass off, you can get some of that.
Don't forget the key.
Don't forget the key. Yes. I think that the key, there needs to be some form of achievement around it, honestly.
That's a key advice.
That's a key advice, yes. And yeah, go play on app.rives.io. Thanks so much for joining, everyone. Thanks for watching, and have fun. Let's do another one of these days. Let's see. But again, appreciate everyone's time, and talk soon.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll practice
Thank you, everyone.
for the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Guys.
Bye.
See you around. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.